So is it still called blue? What is it? Is it X Black now? Like what is the
X Black?
X Black's a website. I've been on that website before.
Alrighty, and welcome back to the Tier Above podcast. Let us see what is on tap this week. How's it going, boys?
Going good.
Yeah, it's going.
I am, of course,
once again by AI Curly.
Yeah.
Because
did you see Morse Critical? He released a video about this, like AI celebrities getting us on AI influencers. Kwebbelkop. He does like
Kwebbelkop?
He's like completely AI now. Like nothing on his channel has like any input in it.
To be fair, it didn't seem like anything on his channel had any input before then. Got him.
Actually, hold up. Sorry, before we get down this fucking rabbit hole, this is the speedrun episode because I'm going out allegedly in like an hour, and so that's why I'm already dressed up so I can just get up and leave whenever my ride gets here, and Curly and Lioneagle will finish the podcast without me. I am going to a 70s themed bar, and I hate this fucking jacket because the shoulders, I didn't realize had shoulders when I bought it, because I got this for like $20 at a fucking thrift store because I thought it'd be funny to own a green suit. It's not as green on camera as I'd like it to be, but I hate the padded shoulders and it makes me want to die, so we might do a last minute pivot. How's your week going?
Yeah, I haven't had as many shoulder-related injuries, or not injuries, sorry, issues, but it's
being
been
AI and all, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I just stuck in place, a bit rigid, you know. It is what it is.
Lioneagle, how about you? How's your week?
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, really good now that Baldur's Gate 3 is out.
Speaking of, all right, let's fucking get into it, because when you guys were talking about this a lot in the group chat, and I was like, why are we not just talking about this on the podcast? Curly's a furry.
No.
And I'm not saying that like he's a furry, but like if he was a furry, there would be signs being an animal so you can fuck people while you're in your animal form.
That was a joke. It's actually just a meme because of the whole promo trailer for Baldur's Gate. Have you seen it?
Yes, there is a bear that you can fuck, and you were like, I'm gonna be the bear and fuck everyone.
Yeah, but what if I can also be the bear and fuck the bear? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm making it normal now.
And that is the least furry thing you've ever said.
Yeah. Baldur's Gate is... I've played probably about 10 hours of it. Holy shit, it's so good. It's for D&D, for people that don't have friends. It's great.
It's great.
It really is. It's so good.
I remember I played the first Baldur's Gate. Or I guess, was Dark Alliance the first one, or was that the second one? Like Dark Alliance Baldur's Gate? Was that 1 or 2? It was like on PlayStation 2.
I don't know. I really don't know, because I didn't even hear of them until everyone started talking about Baldur's Gate 3. So this is the first time I even know of the franchise. Full stop.
It's really hard, isn't it? Because they made Dark Alliance was a game they made recently as well.
Oh, so you're not gonna find it?
Yeah.
It's gonna this.
Well, so does the PS2 version even count anymore then? Is it canon?
Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance.
It's actually not on the timeline. It's not canon. It's actually a spin-off created by... I don't know.
I think it's number 1. Okay. Or not? I don't know.
Fair enough. But either way, game was absolutely gas. Was definitely one of the games of my childhood.
It's a spin-off. Okay.
Okay.
So it's like New Vegas for Fallout, basically.
Kinda, I guess. That's probably the closest thing. Although, probably not really.
I don't example I can think of because I've been talking about Fallout with someone recently.
But yeah, I got confused because they made Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance was a game that came out in 2021.
Ah, okay.
Which was like a squad like hack and slash game that was like pretty crap.
Fair enough. But yeah, I'm not a furry. I just want to confirm. I just happened to play a druid because I had never played druid in any D&D ever, and I was like, I wonder how it works, and then thought this is the perfect way to do it because I don't have to actually read. It just tells me everything in one spot. It's great. You could probably just use the game as a fucking character creator.
As a warlock. Yeah, you really could. Like that game can just be used for like people who are just like making tokens for their like Dungeons and Dragons characters so easily.
Yeah, it's so good. And like it just tells you everything. Like even if you've never played Dungeons and Dragons before, it literally just explains everything to you basically, and you're like, okay, thanks.
Yeah, it could honestly be like a good like entrance way for people to learn Dungeons and Dragons, like play that game for a bit and then join a game.
Yeah, 100%. And it splits up all your actions and bonus actions like really easily if you didn't understand what the difference were. Like when you're actually playing the game and people are like, what can I do with this? Like, you literally just click the button for bonus action. It's like, here is all the things I can do with this.
Yeah.
Thank fuck.
Yeah, things like D&D Beyond make that a lot easier as well because they have like the same functionalities and stuff. But so it'd be like extra good for people from going from Baldur's
Nothing.
Gate to D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Man, I've the so fucking today was my last day at my apartment job because we start school again on Friday, and so I have Monday through Thursday off. I might just fucking grind the shit out of Baldur's Gate because I have yet to open it up.
Well, someone's gonna have to buy it. We're all just scrounging off Lioneagle's copy right now. So
This is true. The tier above industrial complex of gaming is funded purely by Lioneagle.
Yeah, I've actually now realized that because I did a computer reset today, I no longer have Curly's games.
No!
Oh, no, you can't play Foot Manager? No!
Foot Manager? I didn't know that was on your games list.
Yeah, it's right under Football Manager.
Yeah, and right above it is, or right below it again is Warhammer. Just lots of Warhammer games that I got in a bundle.
Except for that one that I have for some reason.
Yeah, the one like sky fighting one, strange. But yeah, my when I go into Steam now and I'm like, holy shit, I got lots of games, and I look at it and I'm like, nope, they're all just Lioneagle's like humble bundle games / like
there's a lot of crap.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, BioShock 2, whoa, Company
I've got a lot of
Heroes.
good shit. You guys need to get mine. I need to share mine with you. I've got a lot of good shit.
I mean, I've got a lot of good stuff as well. Like,
Nice.
it's good now that YouTube.
I'm looking at the list.
YouTube both have all the Jackbox games now.
Yeah, that's great.
That is a slay. I can host my own Jackbox night as opposed to being like, hey, could someone come hang out so I could have Jackbox night?
Yeah. Yeah, wait, Lanny,
we
got the forest.
Got a bunch of stuff. Outlast 1 and 2. Oh yeah, get the forest.
Hey, I'm holding on my end of the bargain here. You know what I mean? I also get every Lego game ever created. Let's go.
Exactly.
Dude, I was fucking helping my roommate unpack, and she has a Xbox One because she likes to play like games to fall asleep to. You know the first fucking game I pulled out of the box?
Lego Star Wars.
Lego Star Wars.
Lego Batman. Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was the Skywalker Saga, so it's like not even like the good Lego Star Wars, but
the Skywalker.
I'm excited to play.
That's the newest one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, for Xbox One, of course it wasn't going to be like one of those ones.
Yeah.
Look, if the podcast mysteriously stops recording, it's because Lioneagle's off Baldur's Gate, and now I can play it. I'm just going to open it up now so you can play it after the bot.
Right, that's it. I'm loading it back up. I'm loading it back up and keeping it minimized just so you can't go on it.
No.
Oh, when did I get Turn It Boy Commits Tax Evasion? Nice. That's a good game as well.
we got
I know all these ones are
We
my
can't
games
leak what's
now.
coming to tier above gameplay, guys. Chill.
Oh, shit. I also seen a game called Duck Game, which isn't the Duck Game that I seen Z playing.
Duck Game is fantastic.
Is it like the one with the guns and shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
So mine is Placid Duck Simulator. Duck Game is gas.
Yeah, Placid Duck Simulator is gas.
We should do that for tag.
We should.
Placid Duck Simulator? Oh my god, I'm not editing Placid Duck Simulator. It'd be like 10 hours of footage so we actually get anything out of it.
I'll be honest, I got very excited when I watched Z play it. I got fucking hype whenever there was.
Yeah, we made a narrative for each of the ducks. They all had their own intricate backstories, and the drama. Fucking one of the ducks was cheating on the other ducks. They had fucking kids together. It was crazy. I didn't know the ducks could have kids,
but they can.
Oh, one that we actually should play is called Besiege. That's a really good one.
Wait, what the fuck are we talking about?
These nuts fit in your mouth.
One sec, we got totally sidetracked. What the fuck are we talking about? Baldur's Gate or
We're
AI?
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, talking about Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah, so actually, yeah. So if we want to go all the way back, AI.
If we want to go all the way back, we're talking about Adolf Hitler.
Not that.
But yeah, what was the deal with the AI? I want to know more about this because I have no idea. Like, is it like AI edited, AI voiced, AI like ChatGPT or what?
I don't know if I assume he has to have a human editor, but the voice is AI, the gameplay's AI. Oh no.
No, I know there's editing softwares that are just AI.
Yeah, you can AI edit.
Okay.
That's what Lioneagle's been doing. He just hasn't been telling us.
Hey, fuck it. I'm not mad.
If that's what I've been doing, the edits would have come out on time.
Yeah, the podcast comes out on Tuesday now.
I'm looking at the video right now, and what? So this is like AI gameplay of Minecraft with an AI person commentating AI gameplay of Minecraft.
Kind of
Yes.
love it. I'm not gonna lie. I hate it, but love it all.
Which is
Yeah,
presumably AI edited.
It's Giga Chad. Yeah.
What are
And then
these
his
like?
Twitter is also completely AI ran. He's like the lowest input possible content creator.
I respect it. If he's still
And
making,
it's a channel that has 15 million subscribers.
nice. What are the views on the Minecraft gameplay? That's
I was
my
like, dude, for the
question.
AI stuff, hasn't been
That-
doing super well. It's like 35K views, it looks like.
Yeah. That's 1 day ago. The one that came out 3 days ago has got 66. It seems to be averaging kind of alright for his normal stuff.
Yeah, but
Just like-
compared to his subscriber count, that is pitiful.
That means
though.
nothing. Subscriber
yeah,
count
yeah.
sadly means nothing, especially for those older channels. Like look at Smosh, for
Sure,
example.
I'll say it is a rather older channel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
Kwebbelkop's been around for years. So
the
yeah.
minute a channel goes over, like, once you can say, I remember them when I was a kid, then you know that their views are like, if they get 1 million, that's a good video for them because it means nothing. Because all the people that were
Yeah.
subscribed to them back then are now full grown adults, like our fucking asses. And
Yeah, or
it
like
means
it's
nothing.
just like just channels that aren't being like those people don't use those accounts anymore,
yeah, they're old
or
email.
they've got new accounts and old emails and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because like whenever obviously Smosh are like releasing videos, like sketch videos again, and like I think they're hitting like 1 million or like about that. And for that YouTube channel compared to the videos they like, if you look at it, like what 26 million. Fucking like yeah, like look 1 month ago before they got bought over or whatever it was like 500,000 views. Everything was hitting about 500,000, maybe 200K views lucky, and now they're hitting like 2 million, 3 million, 5 million the last few videos. Like that's good for
Yeah,
them.
it'll drop
context.
again because like everyone's like hype at the moment because it's like,
Yeah.
oh, Anthony's back.
Smosh is back,
whoa.
yeah.
Yeah,
But like if they look at that and go, "Oh, we didn't get 26.2 million views. What a shit time." Like it's not because like you have to think about it that way.
yeah. So like looking at like older channels, like even more so, like there's the Yogscast. They've got 7 million subscribers, but then
Yeah.
they average like 100K view videos. So it's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
but like millions of those like won't be like active users anymore.
Yeah, you're just waiting for the day YouTube does like a purge of like things that haven't been logged in for like 5 years. You'll just see all these massive channels.
It'd be crazy.
be
They become
funny.
so small, yeah. To be fair, it'd be more helpful probably to them because then they actually have an accurate scale of what their size of their channel is.
Yeah, but whenever they're trying to sell their fucking channel to some multi-conglomerate, they'll just look at that number and they go,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it gets sliced in half. We're like, fuck.
Yeah,
Right.
the brand
But even
deals just
you guys
grow.
are still proving my point though, because you said Yox has 7 million, they average about like 100K. He's fucking 15 million, averaging 70K. So it's like
Oh yeah, it's
for
still
that
down.
big. I'm not saying he should be hitting 15 million on each video. That's like not what I'm trying to say. But he should be hitting higher than fucking 60K.
Yeah, does anyone
Yeah,
remember?
I mean, to be fair, Kwebbelkop did kind of fall off though. To be fair, so
Yeah. This whenever we were talking about big channels that like have like weird like turns, because I was thinking about Smosh. I just went on Fred. Anyone remember the goat?
God damn it.
Do you know what he obviously sold his channel. Do you know what
yeah, the Fred channel was sold. I remember that happening.
it's still called Fred, bear in mind. But I'm looking at it, I'm trying to work out like when did he sell it? Why is Logan Paul Jake Paul's here? In your face with Jake Paul. I think he was also one of the first YouTubers that I can remember, bar Smosh, selling merch.
Yeah, because like
15 years ago, he sold those shirts with Fred on it.
Sold a shirt with Fred on it.
Yeah, have you never seen it? It's fucking goated.
say I remember I bought fucking Tobuscus merch way back in the day.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah, that
Look
aged
at the
well.
biscuit.
Dude, I was a huge Tobuscus fan. I'm actually very sad that he's like super fucking red pilled now.
Yeah, he's like way cringe, isn't he? Like it
He did
wasn't
a
even
fucking-
just like there was like one thing where he got like cancelled. I remember, but like
Yeah, there was
I feel like he never like he was just like fuck it, I'm not liked anymore. I'm gonna stay that way.
Yeah, there was like a couple of sexual assault allegations, and then also everyone was like, "Hey, quit doing fucking coke all the time." And then he was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna be like a conservative red pilled guy now."
Yeah, didn't he like do something with the guy who like took guns to like rallies and stuff or whatever his face is?
Yeah, he went and he shot protesters at a Black Lives Matter.
Excuse
Rally.
me?
Not
What?
Tobuscus.
No, Tobuscus didn't. No, sorry, the guy he did a video with. Sorry.
Could
Yeah.
One second, is that on YouTube?
Could you imagine if Z was just like, yeah, he had a couple of sexual assault allegations and then he decided to go red pilled. Oh, and by the way, he went and shot a bunch of black protesters. As a side note.
That would be the first one. That would be the first thing I'd say. Oh, crazy,
But
crazy,
yeah,
crazy.
but no, they did a video and they're like making a game together. It's like called like fucking like Turkey Shooter or something, and you get to be Kyle shooting guns. It's like it's
Oh
so fucking
god,
it's so
crap.
fucking
That's
dumb.
so
I hate
cringe.
conservatives so much.
Oh yeah.
Kyle Rittenhouse, that's who it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm aware of that
Yeah.
name. Okay,
Yes.
Yeah. I always
uh,
get like they all become one to me, like Kyle Rittenhouse, Nick Fuentes.
they're a conglomerate.
Nick
Yeah.
Adams.
Yeah, no, Nick Adams is a tier above.
A goat.
The-
So true. He's actually going to be the first guest that we're doing next week because we do.
I'd actually
yes,
like.
every 5
Would
episodes.
it be cringe if we got Nick Adams? Because I think he actually sounds hilarious.
I don't think we could get Nick Adams, sadly.
For one, we couldn't. I also think he would have a great take on the bean debate. The pulp debate, if you will.
Is he like because if he just like says stuff on Twitter, that's like, you know, a bit cringe, but he's not like the worst person in the world. But does he like actively do bad things like outside?
Yeah, no,
of
he
Twitter?
actually just is like a red pill piece of shit. Like alpha male
Nice.
fucking yeah. Like he's like an Andy Tate type figure. I would actually blow
Okay.
my fucking brains out if we actually got him.
You
in a
know,
call.
first name basis with him now. Holy shit!
Yeah.
I like I don't know. I feel like it'd be one of those things where either he knows we're taking the piss out of him, or one of those like clueless people that go on a podcast. And like when you see those like conservatives go on a podcast where everyone's just taking the piss out of them and they don't realize. That's my favorite moments of all time.
Well, I don't know if Nick Adams actually thinks the things that he says.
He does. It's on X. Sorry. So it has to be true. Everything said on Twitter
so
is
true,
factually
so true.
accurate.
Nobody says things on X that are to like garner publicity or anything ever. So.
Yeah.
I also saw an incredibly based tweet.
Nick Adams
Someone
tweet.
was like, fucking Elon Musk is getting upset that people are still calling it Twitter. But like Elon Musk literally dead names his trans child. It's like, crazy. How the turntables.
Yeah, do you know I genuinely can't find the app on my phone now because I scroll past it, being like, "Where the fuck's Twitter?" And because it's X with the X underneath, and I think it's the Uber app because like it's the same color, and I just scroll past. It, I'm like, "Where the fuck is?" Even though it's been in the same place for literally about 2 years on my phone, I still sometimes just scroll past it. And I'm like, "Where the fuck I go?" Where it be?
Apparently, you can fix that in like your app settings. You can change like the image for its symbol and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen people do that. Like, I know iPhones can do it. I don't know if you can on Android, but you can like rename the app and you can replace the picture.
And then I saw someone do that on Twitter, and then I saw a bunch of people like blue check marks getting annoyed. Like, it's like why are you getting annoyed?
Speaking of, fucking Elon Musk has made it to where you can willingly hide your blue check mark so people don't know you're paying for Twitter Blue anymore because he realizes that having a check mark's fucking cringe. It's like, it's such a fuck up in every imaginable, like, there could not be a stupider man running Twitter. Yeah. It's so funny.
Yeah.
So he took the verified check marks, made them worthless, and then because they were worthless, except for just showing that you're a shill, no one wants to be seen with them anymore.
Yeah, but then there's people who actually use Twitter as a job, and it's actually beneficial for them. And then and they're like, "Shit, I'm not a this is my job."
Even if I was one of the people that Elon had given like the blue check mark to, like because I was famous, I'd be turning that shit off.
Yeah,
because I wouldn't want people thinking I paid for Twitter Blue.
Yeah, that was like literally when he started doing that. There was a lot of people that were like, "Guys, please don't think I fucking paid for this shit." Like I know, like fucking what's like Ian McKellen was like, "I didn't fucking pay for this."
Yeah.
Did you see? He's been like they've been like on a rampage for all of the like cool ads. They've just been taking them off everyone. The guy who the guy who had at music got it removed a few days ago.
That's so cringe.
That is cringe. What the fuck?
The guy who had at X got it removed recently also.
That kind of makes sense. I see that one a little bit more, but like,
yeah, like see the guy who had the app music one though. He'd been like running it for like 10 years. He had actively been posting on it.
That's not fair. Getting rid of the app music one. That's just mean.
Yeah, and he had like I think it was like 11 or it was either 1.2 or 11.2. I can't remember because I looked at it briefly. Followers, whatever, and he actively was posting like stuff about music on it. You're like,
that's
actually
really
just doing work,
right?
Yeah, like I kind of understand them. Like even if the person was actively using the X one, like I get it. Like they need their brand.
Well,
one
they
back.
should pay him for
But-
it. They shouldn't just fucking remove it.
Oh, they offered to give.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's their service, so they can just go.
They offered to give him unreleased X merch. Elon messaged him and was like, "Hey yo, home," and then he'd be like, "I want to fucking rampage." He'd be like, "How do I sue big companies?"
to be fair, actually, if I had the X thing and I was offered unreleased X merch, that would kind of go hard. I would wear that. I'd be like, deal.
I'd wear it, but I'd be like, "You're giving me merch for life, bitch."
I'd wear it. I'd wear it like ironically.
First picture.
No, I'm selling that shit. Fucking Go Plus Ultra off of some fucking idiot who pays for Twitter Blue.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm still getting.
Also, is it still called Blue? What is it? Is it X Black now? Like what is the
X Black?
X Black's a website. I've been on that website before. There's no tweets on it. It's weird.
But do they still call it Twitter Blue? What's the fucking premium service? Okay,
Yeah,
I'm about to pull it up
I think it's
and
just,
try and subscribe real quick.
Oh yeah, it does say Twitter Blue still, but I think it'll just be like X verified because it's still called like a verified checkmark, so they'll probably just call it that.
Yeah, or they'll just call it verified to be completely honest.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. So if you click on verified, it's like, who are you? I am an individual. Or Twitter Blue, I am an individual. Or we a verified organization. We should see if we can get tier above verified.
No. If you're paying for it, be my guest.
No, but not paid verified. That's what.
Oh right,
that's
yeah.
what you mean, right? Like the non-cringe verified, but still kind of cringe because it's on X.
I think you need,
and we had to go through the application process.
I think the old way of getting that was having like a certain amount of articles written about you, like proper articles. So we're just gonna have to like fake a whole journalism career, write articles about ourselves, and then be like, Big Curly News says that the tier above is Curly
News.
Notice the news says that it's great.
News Eagle.
News Eagle 22_25.
News Eagle already sounds like it probably is one.
Yeah, because there's like fucking animal.
No, I don't want news about the Eagles.
Well, I don't know about that. Go back.
They're gonna be hot this season. They did just lose the Super Bowl last year, so they're gonna be hot this season.
Wow. No, that's not the. I went back on the news for the Eagles, and it says Joshua Sills, Philadelphia Eagles player, acquitted of rape and kidnapping.
Love that.
That's tough.
Love that.
Yay, Eagles news. Welcome back to Eagles news.
I don't think there's any NFL team you could look up that wouldn't have a story like that, to be completely honest.
Yeah, but that's the story that comes up for the Eagles.
It's not a great look.
No.
Their marketing team needs to like release a fucking third jersey or something. Push that up.
That's actually so true.
Well, he was acquitted, so you just fucking run a sale on his jersey.
Yeah.
If you get such and such on the back, $10 off. Woo! Kind of shit they would do. Like, the thing with like, see, like with football shirts, like a big thing is like if you buy them in preseason, and you're like, say you get like a player's name on the back, but he leaves the club, you can go and get it changed for free, and they just like remove them and then like re-put new ones on, and it's so sad. Imagine showing up like you and your like a child or whatever, or actually make it worse, you as like a 40-year-old man showing up at the club shop and being like, "You fucking left. Give me this here guy instead." Like they announce it. They're like, whenever someone leaves, like I know the Swansea do it, they'll announce it being like, "Hey, if you had this shirt, you can come into the club shop and we'll fix it for free." I'm like, "Fix it? Like, what do you mean?" Bless their souls.
Do you own any jerseys?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you got?
I got mostly Swansea ones and then a lot of rugby jerseys that definitely don't fit me anymore. Because I used to wear, like, whenever I used to train for rugby, I would just have, like, a bunch of random ass shit. I'd buy, like, the most obscure ones. Like, I have one for the fucking RAF team. And one for, like, the Navy, I think. And not Navy as in the actual American football team Navy. Like, the UK Navy has, like, a football team. And they compete in, like, a... Have you ever heard, like, the Fireman Olympics?
No.
You don't know about the Fireman Olympics?
No.
Oh, so... This is
I'm gonna learn today.
So it's literally just the Olympics, but for firemen. It's so funny.
Man, I never would have guessed that.
Yeah, we had it in Belfast in like 2016, and I was like volunteering, like doing stuff because our charity got money from it. And
Were you a volunteer firefighter while all the firefighters were messing about in a field?
yeah, that's it. But it's like they don't do like. It's not like you think they do fireman shit. It's like real sports. Like they don't like fucking like who can get up the ladder the quickest. Like I don't think that shit exists. And if it does, prove me wrong.
That would have been wit.
Yeah.
Actually, I've just googled fireman Olympics, and all of this is showing like
Do they do it?
doing like fireman stuff. Yeah.
Oh no, the one that we
But
did
like it's like
was-
an obstacle course. I also saw recently a video where it was like they were like doing like really quick fire like ladder drills and stuff, and like they would like drive like a drag car and down like a drag strip, and with like with like a ladder on the back of it, and then like put out a fire using a drag racing car.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell I guess a funny story for nearly nobody except who knows who. Google Dane Mary Peters and just look at this old woman, right? She's like a legend here because she got like everything because she won Olympic medals. At the time, she would have been in her 70s, but during the Fireman Olympics, they did like a charity like dodgeball tournament, and she was on one of the teams, and because we were associated with a charity, we put a team together. And my friend, like, it was basically him 1v1 versus a 70-year-old woman, and she went.
And he beat the shit out of her.
Almost. Almost. She bent over to pick up a ball, and it was like a scene from a movie. He like lifted it up like behind us. He was about to slam dunk her fucking face. And there was probably a crowd of like 50 or 60 odd people there. They booed him. He got fucking intimidated by the crowd and didn't spike this woman in the face. So he let her pick up the ball and then walked back. And I was like, Bussio. Bussio. But like, she's, oh fuck. She's like the old, like, if you could think of a stereotypical like granny, that's exactly what she is. And she like got spiked in the ball, or spiked in the face, sorry, with a fucking dodgeball.
She almost got spiked in the balls.
If you'd have actually taken her out, he would have got knighted in place of her.
He steals her knighthood. That's how dodgeball rules work. Hardcore dodgeball. You steal each other's lives whenever you hit. You swap around lives.
Just constantly swapping around who's knighted, just like.
But it was. I couldn't believe how seriously they took the whole thing. Like. I guess maybe just a week off for the firemen. Like we had like teams from like Fiji and stuff like coming to play rugby in Belfast in the Fireman Olympics. They're a crowd of like friends and family, I guess. And it was just a really weird experience seeing like all these people like not speaking like English. Not that that's a problem. Sounds like I was being like, these people not speaking English in my country. Like it just is like this multicultural like tiny little rugby pitch with like fuckload of firemen in it. And I'm like, okay, you do you, slay. And then Dane Mary Peters' corpse after getting spiked by a dodgeball. But they had like one of the teams that competed were like a team that like represented Northern Ireland in like a national like fucking dodgeball tournament, and those guys were full tryhards. They were like throwing the ball up in the air so they can catch one, then throw it back, then catch the ball again. I'm like, you fucking tryhards, get a life.
Get a life.
Yeah, Fireman Olympics, there's some knowledge for you. It probably wasn't 2016, it was probably like 2012, and it's going to make me feel really old. So, it was an event of all time, and it was taken, it was like almost as if we had the actual Olympics. It was on the fucking news and everything. They're like, the firemen are coming, let's fucking go!
I'll tell you what, cringe that it was the Firemen's Olympics, not the Firefighters Olympics.
Oh, shut up, you know what I mean. There was also women's sport there, so. But I didn't go to that, I only went to the men. I got like a list. Basically, the charity I was working with gave me like a list. It was like, what do you want to go see? I'm like, sweet, for dibs. I was like the first one there, so I just picked all the good events. I was like, I'm going to go watch rugby. I'm going to go watch Dame Mary Peters get her head spiked. Just the classic.
Where they advertised that on the poster, they knew.
Yeah.
It's actually something that happens every single time they do it.
That's why they booed him. They're like, man, this is so cliche. We've seen this a million times already.
Yeah, it's on our Wikipedia page. Spiked notoriously in the 2016 Fireman Olympics. I love reading like because like what she was famous for was getting a whole bunch of gold medals. She did the pentathlon, I think. You know, the one where you do everything.
Yeah. Or
No.
5 things specifically.
just everything that the Olympics has to offer. I love reading their Wikipedia page because it's literally just like, was a PE teacher, now has a knighthood, did some Olympics, and she's got the key to some city. Let's go.
Let's go.
I wish the key to a city actually did something.
Yeah, like actually
Like,
just
a
unlocked
big old
everyone's
key,
door.
yeah. There should be like a big old door just somewhere.
Yeah, just open it up and it's just got like a statue of you in there or something. You're like, yeah.
Or like it's like a private road in and out of the town that's like always like free
That'd be
of
sick.
like traffic.
I
mean, you say it'd be sick, but it'd be incredibly elitist and everyone would hate it.
Oh yeah, it would.
Maybe you should get a fucking key to the city then, bitch.
I think this podcast will make us get a key to all of our retrospective cities, obviously.
Of course.
Yeah, actually, I think we'll get keys to every city.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can have
We are worldwide at this point.
Yeah, you can have the
True.
world skeleton key. You've been granted the world.
We get the world skeleton key. What? So it does just unlock every door.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Look
just
out,
every door.
motherfuckers. It's purge time.
Yeah, and they're like, why? Like, some American tries to shoot us or whatever. We go on their property, and then I just flash the key, and they're like, ooh, sorry, sir.
Yes, notable Americans wielding guns who love to listen to the authority of someone with a key, especially with a British accent as well. Americans love listening to British people and following their instructions.
Yeah. They did it for a long time.
I see no issue with anything that you've said.
Or where would you go first? Where would you go first? If you had a key to unlock anywhere, where the fuck are you going?
I go
bedroom?
to the ladies' room and you never know. Wait, what?
We're going to Vatican City, boys.
Yeah, we're gonna open the Pope's bedroom and see what's going on in there.
No, not the Pope's bedroom. No, you want to go into like the catacombs and then like discover like Satan.
Yeah, like, that's where he is.
He's just hanging out, yeah.
Notoriously in like the inverted commas holiest place in the world.
I in the catacombs of the holiest place in the world.
Yeah, but that doesn't. No, you think he actually? Where would he be? No, you think hell, I guess. But like
Alabama.
I mean,
Alabama. He'd be deep south.
I'll say Vegas is a good shout. There's a lot of shit that happens there.
Oh, I thought you were thinking like bank vault. Just go like
No.
Go, money.
He lives. Satan lives in Blackpool.
Actually, that's a shout. He lives on what's that big
He
fucking.
lives on Stoke
That's a good one.
Trent.
That's why no one likes it.
He lives in Slough.
Oh, to be fair, he lives in Blackpool. They have like the Blackpool Tower. That's just like the shittiest thing of all time. I like think he was the one that constructed that.
Blackpool Tower was made by the same person who did the Eiffel Tower. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Satan.
Did I ever tell you guys that I tricked Straw Hat Hippie because we lived we went to uni like somewhere where you could see the Blackpool Tower from like the beach.
Was it Blackpool?
The way that no it was like a town like a few over, so you could see it from a distance away. But like no, it was the place where we went was called Southport, was where you could see it.
Oh, I know where Southport is. No, sorry.
But like it was like round quite a bit of a bend, so it didn't look like that area of land like fully connected. So I said, "Oh, over there, Straw Hat Hippie, you can see the Eiffel Tower from here because you can actually see it across the coast there." And it was like, "No way, that's sick." No, I know.
It's the wrong coast.
He actually believed me, and I was like, "Bruh."
I had
Literally, you can see it as close as it is right now, and it's the wrong coast, and Paris is in the fucking middle of France. It's like,
I had this. There's a friend of mine who's like extremely. I say a friend at the time who was like extremely like intelligent in terms of like they can memorize anything, but they're dumb as fuck. So we went
Book
to
smart, not street smart.
Yeah. So we went to there's this beach that people used to just go to called what the fuck was it called? It's been so long since I've been there because I'm not 12. Or
South Beach
or not. And it was basically like in the coast of it was like so Belfast is like a port, so it's got like 2 bits of land that then connect into the port, and it's on one side of those. And we were there one night, and like it was kind of foggy, but you could kind of see past it. And I was like, "Holy shit, Scotland's looking amazing today." She was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, Scotland, just right over there." She's like, "Oh my god, is it that close?" I'm like, yep. That's how close it is." And she went around telling like everyone else we were there with. She was like, oh
That's
shit,
so funny.
Scotland, and they just like just went, yep, sure.
The fact that everyone was in on gaslighting this girl is insane.
Oh yeah, it's called Sea Park. That's what it was called. It was just called Sea Park, and it's not even really a beach. Yeah, and like it goes across like the other side of Belfast, like north. It goes from basically East Belfast to North Belfast, and she was just convinced it was Scotland. And what the fuck? No way you're kind of saying it was the. It's not even a coast. It's not even the right way. It's like the opposite. It's the opposite way from Scotland. But she was so convinced. And then about 20 minutes later, she came back to me. It's like, why'd you lie to me? I was like, because you're a fucking idiot. Like,
I can never keep that sort of thing up. Like literally, like as soon as Stripe was like, "Is it really?" I was like, "No, you fucking moron!" It's like I can't keep it up for like a second longer. It's like as soon as I know that I've got him, I'm like, right, out of your misery.
No, I like to. I'll do it if like they keep pressing me. But she went off to tell everyone about it, so I was like, I'm gonna let this happen.
Yeah, that was totally very funny to just be like, "No, you could dig that hole."
Oh, so or Z, do you look across the desert or whatever and go, holy shit, it's the Sahara?
Yeah, what coast have you gaslit someone from?
Fucking okay. So actually, I do have a fucking regional gaslighting story. We went to St. Louis for a trip. We were going to go to the City Museum, which is like this big attraction in St. Louis. And I had like taken a group picture of all of us. And I said like on our way to St. Louis, and then one person from work was like, "Are you guys going to St. Louis?" I was like, "No, we're just in Westport, sorry." And then I fucking like took a bunch of pictures, and like every time it had like St. Louis, I'd like cross it out and I'd put Westport. And then she was like, "Oh, dang, it really looked like you were in St. Louis." And then I took a picture of like the St. Louis Arch, like the big, obvious, like we're in St. Louis thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, yes, the Westport Arch, my favorite landmark." And she literally replied, she was like, "When did Westport get an arch?" I was like, "Are you fucking with me right now?"
That's so funny.
The gaslighting was insane.
You gaslit so hard, and they were going to you thought that you were getting gaslit back in terms of them believing it. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Have you been to the coast? Because you're quite inland, aren't you? So it would be
right. I've been to both.
Not there.
I've been to both coasts, west and east. I've been to San Diego, which is obviously in California on the west coast, and then I've been to, I guess Pittsburgh technically is like east coast.
Okay.
Me looking at the map, yes. I know I know where Pittsburgh is on the map.
I'm trying to find Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Yep.
Pennsylvania.
It's not. Bro, you're trying to say that's on the coast?
Is it? I don't fucking know. I feel like the rivers go to the coast, so it's just close enough.
Yeah, to be fair,
it's nowhere near the coast.
Pennsylvania
it's the furthest
doesn't look
away.
like it has. It's got
look
like
at the whole size. Look at the whole size of Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh is on the far left.
Oh, okay. It's on the wrong side of Pennsylvania, right? Got you.
Yeah. If you've been to Philly, I'll be like, yeah, okay, I'll give you that one.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Oh, Pennsylvania doesn't even touch the fucking coast. Fucking New Jersey's in the way. My bad. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I guess I've been to the East Coast.
There's like a tiny bit of where
Well,
like
it goes down,
it almost does, but yeah. New Jersey just cooks it on that last little bit.
Yeah. All right, yeah, no, I haven't been to the East Coast.
Yeah, I'm looking at.
No, I've been to Florida. I've been
that
to
counts.
Florida.
Yeah, that counts. There you go. No matter where you go in Florida, there's coast.
Did you go to the beach in Florida?
I did not. We went to Orlando, which is like pretty, like as inland of Florida as you can get.
You could probably, yeah. It's still like it's much closer to the coast than fucking. than
Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I remember we looked it up. It was like an hour drive to the beach. We were like, "Fuck."
Yeah, my granny used to have a house near there, like near in between Tampa and Orlando, and we used to just drive like an hour to get to any of the beaches. And to be fair, they're fucking good. I know most people say Florida's an absolute shithole, but like when you come from the UK and you go to Florida, it's like, holy shit, I've just landed in the Caribbean. Everything's so hot, everything's so sweaty. Oh, is it humid here? Holy shit, is there a beach? There's sand on the beach? How'd you get that?
How'd you get sand? That's crazy.
Yeah,
a luxury.
You don't even see it. You don't even know.
I know. We've talked about it. Your fucking poor ass sandless beaches,
pebbly ass little beach.
Stuff, yeah.
But yeah, I one thing I hate about the United States of America is the amount of states that just have like the same city. Like you'll be like, oh, are you talking about Huntsville in Alabama or Huntsville in Kansas or Huntsville in South Dakota or whatever? You're like, shut the fuck up.
What's your favorite Huntsville? Z?
Gotta be New Mexico for sure.
Yeah. Do you know, I was watching Taskmaster or Taskmaster, the real one. And they were talking up. There was a task where they had to name 20 U.S. states before to like slow down this thing from twisting. And I was like, I could bind that. I reckon if I tried hard enough, I could get all of the states. And I was
There is no
surprisingly
New Mexico,
impressed.
you liar.
I literally just googled it too.
I was joking. I'm looking at the US map, but I just looked at random states and went, yep.
Well, to be fair,
You found a Huntsville. Fair enough.
Yeah.
There is like 6. There's Huntsville, Alabama, Texas, Arkansas, and Utah,
See?
Yeah.
and
also
Ontario,
they
Canada.
They steal a bunch of ours as well.
Yeah, there's
Like,
three. There's
like
three
Birmingham and
Belfasts.
stuff.
Yeah, there's 3 Belfasts in the States. I had a conversation with someone at work who I work
But
for an
it's
American
like,
company, and they were like, "Oh, you're just down the road from us." I'm like, "Nope, not at
But
all."
they steal it and then also do like the wrong pronunciation for it, most of them as well.
Yeah, it's Birmingham.
No, that Birmingham would be in near Salt Lake City. Birmingham.
Bring them ham.
I've never actually looked at where the cities are placed in America. To be fair, I'm looking around now and I'm like, I also just look at how the states are divided, and it's just like, fuck it. You get a square and then some squiggly lines. You get a square with a squiggly line. You get an exact square.
Every state gets at least one straight edge. That's the law.
Yeah,
I don't actually know if that's true. It looks like that's the case for all of them, but
Hawaii crying right now.
Yeah,
apart from Hawaii, even Alaska got one.
Michigan barely has one.
This is gonna maybe. Is Puerto Rico an American state?
Michigan's gets a bit fucked by Indiana and Ohio, like Indiana being slightly higher up than Ohio.
Yeah.
See, can you answer that question? Am I right or am I wrong in that?
It's a territory.
Okay, I didn't know if it was a state or like, as I know it has an association. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, there's like been like a lot of like petitions, like, oh, should they file for a state so they can get like the protections of a state? But like a lot of them are like, America cringe. We don't want your fucking shit. And it would also give us like the authority to like go in and like defuck shit if they became an actual state. So
Yeah, they also they lose out on all the Taco Bells and Walmarts and stuff, so that'd be kind of cringe.
Mm.
That's the benefit of being an ally of the states. You get your own Walmart.
sheesh.
Everyone. That's why the UK doesn't have any Walmarts. We just have Asda. We didn't sign the deal.
Oh, I thought it failed.
No.
No, Walmart is Asda. They say it's the same company, but not.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it says in all the signs like Asda, and then the small writing is like owned by Walmart company or whatever, and you're like,
Yeah, it's
wait.
it's barely even the same thing though. To be fair, like,
Oh, they're
it's
not. Yeah, I've been to both, and they're not. I've been to Asda a
Yeah,
lot.
like,
And I've been
they're
to
not- they're
Walmart
not
a few
like-
times.
Yeah, they're not like actually comparable stores in any way, so it's a bit weird
No.
that they're even like.
I don't think we have anything that compares to Walmart.
No,
not
Walmart's just
compared
crazy.
to like Walmart's the goat. I mean, like, we just don't have anything that's like justifies being that big and having that much
Nah.
stuff.
Just a big ass superstore that sells everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that Walmart is like just like stock wise probably closest to Tesco though.
The goat.
Like they feel the closer
Yeah, just the goat.
than like Asda.
Why don't you go to the polls? But speaking of task manager, master, what the fuck ever, pull up this fucking flyer that Light Eagle sent in the chat, Curly.
What the fuck? Excuse me.
it's
What is this?
a competition they're having.
Yeah, you can be at
You
the
can, if
taping of that.
Let
you're
Let me zoom in
audio
for this.
listeners, I'm sorry, but you can't use this QR code that's currently on screen.
I'm zooming in
to
for the
scan
homies
it
that are
in,
watching.
I so hope because of this podcast, someone in America does it and wins.
Yeah,
That's
so
kind of gas.
so it's basically just the Taskmaster, like scream with Greg and why have I forgotten little Alex Horn? Winning
I was
two
like, his
tickets-
name is on the fucking paper.
Yeah, I didn't read that far. I was about to read it now. Win 2 tickets to a recording of Taskmaster plus a packet of crisps with Greg and Alex. And they've includes free crisps and just a generic potato packaging. What a fucking goated.
Yeah, like no branding at all.
Potato.
Nondescript chipped potatoes.
Cheeky
What do you
forget
guys think
there.
of potato? Like, what do you guys think of crisps? Do you like them? What's your favorite crisp? What's your go-to?
Honestly, a classic Lay's really just fucks it up. It's
That's
kind
So,
of,
Mike,
but I'm also like a big kettle jalapeno.
You've like done the most like traveling in between, I think, Curly, haven't you, of like the States and like the UK? Have you ever?
I've been to Florida.
Did you try American Lays?
So European lays also exist.
Yeah,
Right.
but I wonder if they're different because America likes to just like
Yeah, ours
I'll
are
be
probably
honest.
like
and stuff.
saltier. Or
When I went to Florida, I exclusively ate like the generic. Like, I don't know if it wasn't Lay's. It was like big ass fucking bag just filled with them.
Right.
And
Yeah.
my granny used to just buy them in like bulk and just like
That's fair.
we had this like like you would have like a fucking like celebrations tin or like a tin like someone put sewing shit in, just
Yeah.
filled with crisps. And it was just a mixture of crisps, and it was all just
That's pog though.
And
Like,
I
you
would
open the biscuit tin expecting the disappointment of like a knitting set, and then there's crisps in there.
yeah, it was always full. She would just fill. I would just sit with it, eat it constantly, and then she would just be like, "Shh." I'm like, let's go. So I don't know what the fuck I tried. I think I tried about 4 fucking brands of crisps all together at the same time.
What flavor Lays though? Z, is it just like salted?
I said I like the regular classic. Salt and vinegar is also a shout, and then like I like the like kettle cooked like jalapeno chips. Those are really good.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, but why stop at just crisps? Like potatoes are so much more versatile.
Oh, fine. I guess we don't. I'll get to answer that question then.
Yeah, I want the answer, but that's
I don't give a shit about your chip thing, and I'm on a time limit. I just got the text that they're on the way. So
sure.
Tier list, wow,
Rogue shout Pringles, paprika Pringles, actually kind of goated.
I'm gonna say one that's gonna trigger Curly. What's it?
Yeah. Anyway,
it's not potato chip. It's literally corn chips.
It's a crisp. We don't fucking. It's a crisp.
Did I say what's your favorite potato chip, or did I say what's your
Yes.
favorite crisp?
No, he didn't.
No,
He's
I
like,
said what's your favorite chip.
Roll the clip.
What's your favorite crisp? What's your go-to?
You can no longer claim like any correct like memory things due to like autism now because of the Premier Ball.
Right.
You've lost your privilege.
Can't love that. I will say. He was like, Z.
I still want to find that video.
It is a worse Z just lying, and I was like, oh, I don't think it was lying. I think that was like
my favorite pastime is going on the internet and spreading misinformation.
Yeah, talking about red.
You guys hear about the microchip that Bill Gates is putting in the vaccine?
Yeah.
No, but that's real though.
I helped him.
But yeah, so
I was the vaccine.
Oh, this is my potato tier list. We got mash or pass because mashed potatoes. Get it? It's a good joke.
Did you just do what is mash and what is not mash?
No,
because some of them are not mash. Like
okay.
the very first one, it's called French fries.
There we go. Well, I didn't actually have the tier list up. I just heard the words mash or pass.
Fair.
But it's just a pun of which ones you like. What the fuck? What is wrong with you?
What?
I mean, why are curly fries and tater tots in pass?
So I've never had
tater tots are dog shit. I fucking hate the texture of tater tots. They're so bad. They absorb way too much oil. So like they don't even like taste like potato. You just taste like you're fucking eating oil. They're dog shit. I hate tater tots, and I will die on this hill.
Oh well, I went based on like tater tots as in like small potato croquettes in the UK, which are like
way
delicious.
better. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But
tater tots might be like ridiculous.
No, they're like infinitely like popular over here. People fucking love them. And
I mean different than what we have, I guess. Like I also know croquettes aren't on here, but like it is what it is.
Well, that's also why I thought that it'd just be like tit for tat, if you will.
Fucking what a good one, Lioneagle.
Thank you, everyone. Oh, it was really nice. I'm adding a clapping and cheering sound effect after the joke.
Curly
like
fries,
the most uproarious laughter. Curly fries are also bad.
Why?
Because when you're frying them, because like if they're like too tightly curled, the fucking middle just like doesn't cook, and it just creates like an inconsistently like not well fried piece of potato that's just not as good.
Your problem with curly fries is a skill issue.
Yeah, it's actually a skill issue.
Curly fries are overrated as shit.
I've never made a fucking curly fry in my life. How'd they curl? How'd they do that?
You don't curl the fry. You just buy a bag of curly fries.
No, you curl the fry. He's saying that someone has to curl them, Lioneagle. They don't just come out of the ground like this.
Nah, you get curly potatoes.
Right, because chocolate milk comes from chocolate cows. Curly fries come from curly potatoes.
Curly potatoes. There's waffle potatoes.
The double stuffed
French
potatoes actually come double stuffed by default. It's crazy.
Yeah. I like most potatoes. I just don't like hash because hash browns same thing. Fucking every time I go to like a fucking like Denny's or some shit, what the fuck ever, like diner, they never cook the fucking hash browns right, even though I'll be like, oh, make them extra crispy please, and you just get like soggy fucking potato mush.
I can't
Whereas
like
like if they have like the red potatoes,
To be
that
fair,
are,
I
like,
can't comment. I can't comment on American hash browns because I never had it.
Yeah, we have different kind of hash browns here. To be fair, also.
Our hash browns are fucking amazing.
what are
Ours
your
are
hash
just
browns?
well, if you're gonna like the ones you buy from the shop, for example, they're literally just like solid triangles of. They're actually probably closer to tater tots than they are, or it is. Like,
But
imagine
then,
a tater tot
but they're
with
not like, but
with the
not
hash brown
quite
stuff
though, because
inside.
they're
The
not as
hashiness
soft on the
inside.
inside of hash browns. They're more chunky on the inside.
It depends which ones you get, but yeah,
It actually doesn't sound good, to be honest. The
It
idea of a hash brown,
it's
but
like
they are absolutely pog.
imagine they put chunks of potato in your hash brown and then fried it.
Okay.
And it had like the tater tot coating on the outside, kind of.
yeah,
I'm not against it. I'm just
yeah.
curious.
Maybe one day you'll taste
Yeah.
one. I'll send you over a bag of fucking
Yeah, if you ever go to
frozen-
the UK, if you ever go to
Okay.
the UK, you can get a hash brown at McDonald's or just
Oh, yeah.
anywhere. The
What's
McDonald's
your-
ones are kind of like not
what's
quite.
yours like? What's
the
your
regular-
McDonald's ones like then? What do McDonald's hash browns look like
The-
in the UK or the US? Sorry.
they're like just like a hockey puck basically. It's a fucking flat tater tot, and it's also not good.
Oh, that's
Which is-
probably the
that's
closest
ours.
thing.
Yeah,
to,
that's our version of hash
Yeah,
brown.
we have the same thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of like
but
what our hash brown
but
is.
they are not quite hash browns though. The ones
No.
at McDonald's. But that's why I was saying like it's not quite the right experience, but like it's closer than what you have. But fair enough.
I will say
Uh,
for anyone buying a hash brown from McDonald's, wait for it to get cold. Eat it cold. It's fucking nicer.
Really?
As someone who has eaten many a cold hash brown that were going to go in the bin, I can confirm.
Oh, that does sound so pog actually. Eating
Yeah.
the just about to go in the bin hash browns.
Yeah, some managers hated it, but I would just like steal one and be like, and like go to
Well,
the
some
back.
managers would. I never get that with like food establishments where they're like, we're about to throw this thing out, but we don't want anyone eating it because they're not paid for it.
Also,
Don't get me wrong,
technically,
I don't support this at all because capitalists fucking cringe, but the theory behind it is if they know that they can get the food that's being thrown out, they'll over prep food so that way there is food to throw out so they can take food home.
Yeah. No, I get the idea of but like if we're at the situation where the food is about to be thrown away, like
Well, that's what I'm saying. They will prep extra
I-
food so there is always
Yeah.
food to be able to throw away.
yeah.
well, I
Don't get me
think,
wrong, super cringe. Don't agree with it at all. But
the reason
Yeah.
they don't give you it is because technically it's past its ideal eating thing, so it can make you sick. That's the excuse we always got. Even though you're like, brother, that could
that's
sit
what
there
they
for
tell you, but it's definitely the
yeah,
capitalist thing.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
When I was supervisor,
they
I
don't
just
bring
let
it
people
home.
take whatever they wanted.
Yeah, I'll just say
I don't see shit.
at the McDonald's I worked at, they went in the bin. They didn't. No one took any shit home. They
Yeah.
went in the bin, and you would just like I would take out like we would swap over from breakfast to lunch, and I would just be hauling out like fucking mountains of hash browns to the bin.
We have a super cringe one because we have like an ongoing like partnership with Hallmark, so we get their cards in for like every season.
Mm.
And then as soon as that like celebration is over, we have to like tear those cards up.
Nice. That's
Like
cringe.
they can't we can't take them. We can't take them at a reduced rate. We can't give them away to customers. We can't even put them in the bin in a solid fashion in case anyone gets into the bin and takes them.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, if someone wants a card, like a Christmas card or a birthday card, that fucking badly, that they go through
Let
the
them
bins
have
to
it,
get it,
fuck's
just
sake.
fucking let them
Yeah.
have it. Why are you tearing it in half? Come on,
Yeah.
like
Do you have the Monopoly thing in the States with McDonald's where you get
Of
like
course.
free shit? So yeah, not that I used to do this. I never did this. But
Surely.
what you're supposed to do is collect them all up and then like you're supposed to put them in the shredder, right? So no one else can use them because they don't get them. Well, they used to not get scanned in. I think they might do it now. But what I used to do was collect them in little. Well, no, what I maybe didn't do was collect them in a a little money
Which
bag.
you heard of people doing.
Yeah. And be on a whole 8-hour shift and just have a fucking load of them, and then bring them home, leave them on my car, send my friends into the same place, and just be like, get like fucking 40 Big Macs and like a big thing of and a big thing of nuggets, please. Let's go.
yeah, like I'll like obviously there will be some like loss of sales due to that, but like at the end of the day, as long as you're not doing like it for like the big prizes, who fucking cares? You're just
Yeah.
giving some burgers and shit away.
What's on your tier list? What's your favorite potato? Like, I know you've got the mash and pasta.
It's like semi-tiered. I do think regular French fries are like pretty fucking good, and then I'm also a slut for roasted potatoes. The double stuffed potato.
Who does the best French fries? Like from the fast food in America.
Notice it's the establishment, homemade. He gets his air fryer out and makes them.
Actually, I made some fries in the oven this last week that were pretty fucking gas. I like drizzled a little bit of oil on them and then added salt and pepper when that came out. It was just real good.
I'm gonna get a spray bottle of water and spray you in the face. I specifically said fast food.
I know, but I said this is the kind of thing
I was going along with
would
Curly's
say.
bit.
Yeah, I'm saying this is the kind of thing Z would say. Like, actually, in my kitchen is the best food restaurant.
Honestly, fucking Taco Bell, the nacho fries are insane.
Is it the fries or the nacho part?
Wait, what are nacho fries then? Are they just nachos and fries? Oh.
No, they're fries, yeah, and they just serve them with cheese, and they have like a fucking like weird like seasoning on the outside that's really. There
is no nacho. It is fries instead of nacho.
Yeah.
Got you.
Fair.
Yeah, you can get them like loaded where they like put like meat and sour cream and shit on them, but like literally just getting like the potatoes with the cheese is fucking insane.
Fair. That sounds
crazy
fire.
value.
I'm a big fan of loaded fries or like
love me some cheesy chips. Like I rarely choose non-cheesy chips over cheesy chips.
Okay, this is my one. I actually just did mine because I'm from the land of potato, so I think you should have a take of this. Yeah. But like ages ago, go back up to yours where it is in Discord and like scroll down to you had a pin. Either way, while Lioneagle's find that, I'll start with the ones I've just never had. I've never had a potato pancake. I don't know what even entails in a potato pancake. Huh?
The colloquial term is latke.
Oh, okay. I've never had actual tater tots. Like, I took it as like American tater tot. I've never had one in my entire life.
Did you just rank these based on?
Yeah, I
like how they're.
Yeah,
cringe.
This is important to me. I'm a potato. I love potatoes. All right.
Sure.
I don't know what the fuck a
the whole
Hasselback
about it.
Yeah.
Hasselback potato. I've only had it once, and it was recent, and it was fucking gas. You take it like that, and then you'll like bake it, and then you usually put like some like fucking like balsamic vinegar and like some cheese and some bacon. So good.
It gives me blooming onion vibes when I looked at it.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
They do like a bunch of like nice little thin crispy bits. It's so good.
Fair. Double stuffed. I've just never had it because like I don't really.
Are you aware of what it is though?
Yeah. I just don't really like potato skins that much. So
because like you take it and then you like make mashed potatoes from one half and then you put the mashed potatoes back on. Yeah, and then you bake it again.
It's basically just
gas.
Shitter baked potato in my opinion, but like it is what it is.
No, they're really fucking good. You can put like fucking like sour cream and like bacon and shit on it.
Yeah, I could do that with a baked potato too.
It's different. It's in the potato, Curly.
Fair. I should have known. Roast potatoes, my hottest take of all time. Dog shit.
Wrong. Objectively incorrect.
Actually, pure dog shit. I hate them. Whenever I have Christmas dinner and they get the roasties out, I'm like, no thank you, sir. I will have none. Give me more Brussels sprouts. Yummy.
I'm glad that you also hate potato wedges.
Oh yeah, potato wedges are like the least good version of like steak fry and potato wedges. Like, don't make them like that. Don't do it.
Steak fries are fine, but yeah, like there's way better ways to do it.
Yeah, that's like the problem I have with like bar potato salad in this tier. In my opinion, they just get too dry because there's too much potato, and you would have to like cover them and shit. You know what I mean? Like when you get steak fries, like you bite into one, and sometimes they're just dry as fuck by the time you get in the middle. Cause you're just like, I have so much potato in my mouth. Potato wedges, same for me. Unless you get like potato wedges can be good, but you basically need to cover them and shit, and that's when really the shit on top is good. Baked potato, yeah. It's like basic baby's first potato. You know what I mean? We could put it in the oven and wait. Yeah, it's alright. Potato salad. I think I just had a shit one. Maybe it can be fire, but the one I had was like, it almost just tasted like coleslaw and potato mixed together, and I really didn't like it.
Did it have raisins in it?
Of course not.
Yeah, it's something that fucking white people do over here, and I hate it.
Ugh.
I've never had it, but I know it's a thing that happens. I've thankfully never had to witness the abomination.
Fair.
So what is potatoes? I don't really get it. Is it just like potatoes and mayonnaise then?
Basically, yeah. But like you can like do extra stuff with it. But it's basically just like peeled boiled potatoes. And no, it's not. But instead of you don't boil it as long as mashed potatoes, and then you just cover them in mayonnaise.
It's just
Well,
less
you could-
mashed potatoes.
Yeah. It
Waffle.
can be good because like. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna. Oh, go ahead. You were actually talking about
Well, the potato salad, it can be good. We do a loaded baked potato salad at the deli that was really good. It'd have like cheddar cheese and green onions and bacon bits in there, along with your
That sounds good.
stuff.
Bacon bits.
I guess it's mayonnaise and mustard. It's not just mayonnaise.
That's maybe why I didn't like it. I'm not a big fan of mustard, so I probably got like a mustardy taste. Didn't know what the fuck I was eating, and went no, no, thank you. Waffle fries, just I like better versions of the alternatives because they just have that extra space and less potato in them that makes them.
I
They're
don't
better
really
curly fries because they have gaps so the oil can get through, so it cooks the waffle fry consistently.
I think waffle fries are worse. Curly fries.
Yeah,
obviously so does
I
curly.
agree, yeah. Loaded baked potato, just baked. It's actually not that that's better. It's the fact that the stuff on top of it is better. That's the only reason it's better than the baked potato, because it's just like all the shit inside of it is nice, and then sometimes you get to the end, you're like, oh shit, no shit left. Oh well.
I had a fucking baked potato for lunch today, actually. Let me see if I
Fair.
can find one. McAllister.
But yeah, French fries, basic shit. We'll go to A tier. Potato crisps, just the snackiest snack of all time, for real, for real. Gnocchi, I think, is horribly underrated considering how easy it is to make. Not make, but like if you even buy it, like and boil it or whatever, or do whatever you do with it. Just put a wee bit of garlic on it. You don't even need anything more than that. Literally just garlic butter or just garlic full stop with gnocchi. Oh, so good. Hash brown. I actually like the American hash brown better than the UK hash brown. I just like he was like, oh, the mush. I'm like, I kind of like that. Make it easier to eat.
Insane.
Yeah,
There's what I had
I can't
for-
call you out for that. Like normally I'd be like, bro, but the British version. But I've not had the American one, so it might be
Yeah.
fire.
I've made them myself sometimes, so just because I'm like, it's easy, just fucking shred up some tatties and fucking
Yeah,
fry it. You know what I mean? It's not hard.
yeah. I wouldn't know what to do to make a UK hash brown. So,
Yeah, fucking batter it and then fucking dip it in a deep fat
Yeah.
fryer. Like you might as well batter the whole fucking potato without the skin on. Curly fries are, in my opinion, the goated fry. If someone goes, you want curly fry or French or whatever, I'm like, fucking curly fry, of course. They're like boing, like when you pick one up and you see it like extend out a wee bit. Oh, good. I've never had oily ones like you have. I don't know where you're getting oily. Maybe that's just an American thing, like just fucking smother shit in oil and hope that it cooks. But I've never
so
had an oily curly fry.
he gets the curly fries out of the fryer, and then American military soldiers start coming down in a helicopter trying to invade and take the oil.
They're licking it off the curly fry shit. I will say the top tier, or like elite top tier. There's nothing better than like a mashed potato, a cheesy potato, like scallions or whatever the fuck. What the fuck do we actually call scallop potato?
potatoes.
Yeah, no, but what do we call it? We have a name for it. Oh, dauphinoise.
Yeah, dauphinoise. Yeah.
Dauphinoise. Oh,
I heard it as potatoes au gratin growing up a lot.
yeah, we call it dauphinoise. And my mum would make it, and I'd be like, "Holy shit, you're a fancy ass cook or whatever." And she's like, "Just fucking potatoes," you know what I mean?
It's just
chill. And then potato soup.
Potato soup is fucking elite.
Oh,
Because you had me make fucking potato soup during the TwitchConathon.
yeah, I did. See how potato and leek soup, like it's the god.
And it was
tier
so
of soup.
fucking good. Oh my god.
Yeah, potato and leek soup. Oh, mwah, unbelievable. I just want to talk about potatoes. I just like everything that comes from them. They're the gift of God.
If you you need to rank potato and leek soup, don't you?
Yeah, I've only done one. I did a soup today. I forgot to fucking take a picture of it though. I had because I had it so fast. I had a tomato and pepper soup, like my mum made. Holy shit, so
Nice.
good. It was so good. It like has like the taste of tomato, then you get that little kick of pepper afterwards. It was a solid 8.5. Solid 8.5.
Oh yeah.
Very
You
good.
should pull up the picture I sent in the group chat
Yeah, one sec, I'll get it open now.
because it's similar to a loaded baked potato. We have a place that's called McAllister's. It's basically like
Leaking.
That's a loaded up jacket right there.
sheesh.
Oh, is that a little
Ooh.
broccoli in there? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So at McAllister's, it's like a deli. It's like a similar to Panera Bread, which I don't know if you guys have over there or not. But the
Greg's?
Greg's?
So like
Panera
Greg's?
Bread.
Similar to Greg.
But yeah, you gotta fucking. So this is like, I think it's the best potato they have in general, because like the meat ones, you don't get the free cheese sauce on it, but with the veggie one, you get fucking broccoli, spinach, onions, and like red peppers, and then they fucking put a shit ton of fucking cheese on it, and then you can get it with like butter and sour cream.
Were they
It's so
peppers?
fucking good.
I thought they were like little cherry tomatoes cut in half.
No, I hate tomatoes, but it's like it's
Fair.
bell pepper, so it's not like spicy or anything.
Well, I mean,
it's still white people food.
yeah, the problem I have with bell peppers is if they're not cooked, it gives me mad heartburn. I sound like such an old man. Replace that with some little cherry tomatoes. That would be fire, in my opinion. Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's yummy, because we have a McAllister's across from work, and it was my last day at work, so I was like, all right, we're gonna get McAllister's one last time.
This is yours, Lioneagle.
This is my one. Yeah, there's only one that I really dislike. But I think potatoes are pretty mid across the board. I just did mine like legit as well.
Fair. This is an important tier list. This is a culturally
The
important
way
tier
you
list.
named it, I was like, I thought that there was like some hidden theme that I was not picking up on.
Yeah, way you named it, I thought you were using them as flashlights or something like that.
We should be using the curly fries. It's the only thing that my dick will fit in. And,
Yeah, when I read it,
be able to feel something.
Yeah, I read it, seen it's a good substitute, seen baked potato, and then seen mashed potato. I was like, yeah, this is flashlight.
Yeah, no, there's quite a few I've never had before. Most of them are like, although I guess loaded baked potato is just like having a jacket potato with stuff in it. But I went based on like that picture. Like I've never had anything that looks like that before.
I will say having potato soup, hash brown, and potato chips at the bottom. Are you high?
Yeah, what the
No,
fuck?
potato soup, hash browns, and all that are on never had.
But you've had wait, you don't like potato chips?
I don't really like potato chips. No, I'm not a crunchy guy. I don't like crunch.
Okay.
And you've
My-
never had potato soup?
Nope.
You should have
What
it.
the
I
fuck?
genuinely, it's so good. But yeah, like
when
a
I come to the
potato and
UK,
leek-
I will make you potato and leek soup.
potato and leek soup's actually the probably superior soup in my mind. Like genuinely. Oh, I'm just thinking about it now.
But yeah,
I want one so bad.
Apart from my like disliking of potato chips, and to be fair, maybe it should have been in like C rather than E, because I'm not like against potato chips' existence.
Mm.
I just never get the craving of like, oh, I want to eat potato chips.
Do you have like a sweet tooth?
Not really. I'm more into savory, but I'm into like
Okay.
soft savory.
Wild. Because that's
Yeah.
my thing. Like, I'm not a big like fucking candy person, but I will fuck up a bag of chips any day of
Yeah.
the week. Please.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm exactly
I
the same.
can't. No, I'm like I couldn't. I don't want like the bag of chips, but I could like constantly like demolish like nuggies or something.
Fair. I'm
like
seeing
watching all of like the fast food stuff, like the challenges. I constantly feel like I could just demolish this challenge. Like
Okay,
I watched
wait,
like
what
the
the
Yard
fuck?
Boys do theirs, and I was just like, I could just eat all of this. Like,
Yeah. We're talking about doing it with open disaster. Because I think we could crush. But also, why the fuck do you have baked potato 2 tiers above loaded baked potato?
Yeah, you're high. You're smoking something.
oh, did you not put my newer one in, Curly? Is it my old one?
no,
that you
I
put in?
opened. I didn't know you had a new one. I thought you just reposted it.
Oh, I did a slight reshuffle. But loaded baked potatoes in the bottom is in never had still.
Okay, one sec. Let me quick audible here.
We've been looking at the wrong fucking thing and roasting you for your outdated potato opinions.
Yeah, I went and got your one that you posted like ages ago, so I was like, "This is it, right?" And I thought you just reposted it. My bad.
Oh god, I didn't know we did one ages ago. That's funny.
Yeah, we did. It's a pinned message in our fucking chat.
Oh, that's funny as fuck.
And we talked about it last week. You're like, "Sweet, I don't have to do one this week."
I wonder if my opinions changed massively over the week. I bet they did.
yeah, because like you had like hash brown, you had them ranked. The only ones you had in the bottom were potato chips, potato soup, and
Oh, that's funny as fuck. I actually don't know what I ranked mine on last time.
it could have been flashlight because you should have rated. Go and look at it. It definitely flashlight.
You should be using it. It's a good substitute. It gets it. No, I think I did it based on using it as a building material.
Okay.
Is what I did it on.
Fair. Okay, now looking at this makes much more sense.
I was just going through this newer one that I did, and I was like, "Why are you guys having such issues with all of this stuff?" It's pretty straightforward.
Wait, how have you never had a loaded baked potato?
Well, that's what I said. I said I've had like like a jacket potato with stuff in before, but I was going like more based on this image. I've not had anything that looks like that before.
It's basically
What did you have in it?
if you put anything in a baked potato, it's a loaded baked potato.
Yeah,
basically.
but I was going like based on the image. Like it's got like some cream shit in there and like a bunch of green and stuff. Like
Yeah, it's got
like,
sour cream, green onions, bacon, and cheese is like the typical loaded baked potato here in the States.
Yeah, well, I've never had like that. So
If you had cheese on your baked potato, you've automatically had a loaded baked
Well,
potato by default.
but that's what I'm saying. If you're going by just having like cheese and beans on a jacket, then I've had the loaded baked potato.
Beans.
Oh yeah, beans.
Y'all put beans in the potatoes?
Yo, he
You don't
doesn't
know-
know.
oh, he doesn't
He
know.
doesn't know. God damn it! Someone
Beans in
fucking
a-
pull up a picture, please. Beans in a
sec.
jacket.
Yeah, beans in a potato. Yeah, one sec.
What in the fuck? Jacket potato with beans and cheese.
Yeah, it's
This
like
sounds
pretty.
yes.
There's loads of recipes for it. And it looks. I don't know what you're complaining about. It looks nice.
It's fantastic. I don't know why all the images on Google have the cheese be like raw on top. Why the fuck is it all raw?
It makes it look like
Like
professional. I guess.
like you do put it on raw, and then it melts into the sauce, like
Mhm.
because of the hotness of the beans. But why are they taking the picture as soon as they put the cheese on? Like let it melt a bit. It looks rancid.
That's
It
what
looks
is.
like you've just left like all. It looks like all of it's cold because it's got cold cheese on top.
Yeah, this is the one on here is more of like a different kind of bean, but you would just use Heinz baked bean on top of a baked potato. Means you don't have to use any butter if you didn't want to.
Like, Yeah,
Like it-
so like I'm not saying I've never had a loaded baked potato like that.
Oh.
I'm just saying I haven't had one that looks like the one in the picture, which, like Z said, is a pretty typical loaded baked potato for Americans.
Yeah, fair. So your baked potato is basically
But
whatever
the
the
baked
fuck
po-
you.
but-
yeah,
But the S rank baked potato is because you can put cheese and beans in it. So
fair. I do appreciate that you've left a massive gap and you've went everything is B and above except potato
Yeah,
chips.
yeah.
I
which,
respect
like
that.
I said when it wasn't visible on the screen, like maybe I should put that in C rather than E because I don't hate potato chips.
Fair.
But yeah, like I love mash. Mash is like absolutely insanely good. Like I think curly fries are like way better than any other fry. Double stuffed potato, I love that shit. Like putting it back in and over again, and then you just like get the skin and put potato back in there. Honestly, let's triple stuff the potato. That's my thing. Let's do it. Let's go for a round 3.
Round 3. You take a twice baked potato, mash it up, and then put it in a potato.
I don't really understand what I'm looking at with the idea of cheesy potatoes. I assume it's just like cheesy mash, which is just like poggers anyway. So yeah.
Gnocchi,
roast
I'm
potatoes,
interested.
love roast potatoes.
I'm interested
I
in
think-
gnocchi.
I think gnocchi's just kind of okay. And then I do like dauphinoise.
Mm-hmm.
But it just doesn't do it. Like even though, like I said, like I'm not a crunch person, I like the softer stuff.
And it's about as soft as fucking comes.
Yeah, they don't really. It didn't really do much for me because it's like you kind of just like I feel the slices when I eat it, and I don't really like that. I'm a big texture person, so
Yeah.
when it
I
comes
think
to food,
if anything we've learned about this podcast, we all are autistic somehow. Every time we've learned about Lioneagle's like texture problem with food, you're like,
like I have a big texture problem with food. Like
Where do
I
you land
would
on
be
the
I would be
spectrum?
I would be so happy if like I could have everything be a froob.
You can do that.
Froob?
Oh, it's a yogurt,
No,
like
but,
a
like-
tube of yogurt.
No, but like everything is a froob. Like I could have like Sunday dinner as a froob, and
You can do that.
I-
You know you can do that.
I
no,
hate
that's
this.
not a thing.
You can just blend them. Like it's if you
No,
heard
Yeah,
about
but
blending.
it won't keep the flavor.
No, blending things together is awful.
Yeah, but
It also
that's-
like just because you blend it doesn't mean you're gonna get like the like goopy
The froob
consistency.
consistency.
yeah,
yeah.
your blender isn't good enough. I hear. That's what I'm.
Well,
hearing.
he like might end up juicing it, or like you'll just
My
end up like
blend
fucking,
is
like,
too
chunks
good.
of
I'd
shit.
end up with a liquid Sunday dinner, so
Yeah, go it.
that's too liquid.
But we
That's
want
just a-
yogurt Sunday dinner, not
Yeah.
liquid Sunday dinner.
Right, add a
Now
bit
I'm gonna have to.
cream,
Now I'm gonna.
right?
Yeah, now I'm adding cream to everything, and that's all.
Well, fair enough. I hate that for you, but you do you, King.
But yeah, my A rank. It's just general sort of crispy on the outside, soft on the inside potatoes and armadillos.
Armadillos do be crispy on the outside, soft on the inside.
That's the famous thing about them.
So we say. So they say. Fair. I think we talked enough about potatoes. I think we got the hang of it. We got the the deal.
I disagree,
Everyone
but
loves
I'll
potato.
also stop talking about potatoes.
Yeah, I think everyone.
Now,
loves
what more do you have to
potatoes.
say, Lioneagle? Pop off, kid.
I could talk about potatoes forever. Like
That's fair.
like just repeating the same facts over and over of how good potatoes are.
You know what?
I'd be down to try that potato pancake though. That looks fancy.
Latkes or gas?
Yeah, I also noticed potato bread wasn't on there. Staple of the Northern Irish
Fringe.
culture.
Yeah, potato
bread.
bread is based. Fucking, there was no pierogies on there.
Oh wait, is potato pancakes just potato cakes?
No.
No.
Mm. Is cake pancake?
Mm.
No, but potato cakes aren't like.
No, answer my question.
I don't know the answer to that. I don't know why. Well, a pancake is a cake that's made in a pan, so.
Is it?
But like these bad
those are
boys.
crumpets, are they not?
No, they're not crumpets.
I don't.
Fucking-
I don't even want to show that. I don't
Yeah,
even want to
fuck
acknowledge their existence.
Patrick Warburton's potato cakes.
Yeah, fucking all the
Don't be
homies hate
putting
Patrick Warburton.
don't be putting stank on Warburtons when Warburtons is like the absolute pog champ.
Mm.
No, but like here's an image of one at like a better angle then. And Z, just tell me if this is just the same thing. Bam.
Yeah, either way, I don't think
Is
potato
this
bread
just
is...
is this just a potato pancake?
This looks like a pita
Actually,
bread. We look at a pita bread right now.
It's not that far off.
Yeah, well, you know what? Do you know what else isn't far off? The end of the podcast. Let's go!
We're done. All right, okay. Bye.
Yeah, I guess we are. Bye. Fucking say bye, Jeffrey.
Jeez.
Bye. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. We should have said that near the start.